Fashion trends in 2024. We've been dying to talk about this, and it's taken us a while because we've been trying to figure it out. There's really an eclectic bunch of trends, isn't there? It hasn't made as much sense.
There's no definite trends.
No.
Like we've just had our glasses party today. So we decided let's have a look at all the new ranges and all the new models that have come into each range and try and figure out what is the go this year.
And we think we've figured out some of the trends that are happening through all of the eyewear ranges that we've seen. And we've got a little bit of a selection of each to show you. So we're going to work through it. And Penny will talk about it because she's really good at styling eyewear on faces. Our fashion trend.
Okay, so first we are going with the oversized look. Mm-hmm. This we saw a bit last year, but I'm feeling with these new 2024 ones release.
Here we go. Oversized.
Nice and big.
I actually don't mind oversized.
I don't mind it. I do worry about putting lenses with different kind of prescriptions.
If you've
That's
got
the
a
only
high prescription
place that I'd say, no, not for you. But it's certainly a lot of fun.
No, and it's also nice to have an option for people that have bigger faces. That there is something that's fashionable and trendy to put on someone who has a broader face. So I don't mind
exactly.
those.
I don't mind. I'm a little bit confused about, but I've noticed it in quite a few of the ranges. So really boxy.
I noticed it too. That's why it's our number 2 trend.
Look at that.
Boxy.
Boxy. Sharp angles. Mind you, I'm loving these 2 colours.
Yeah, the sapphire blue.
Oh, so pretty.
Yeah, they're good.
I still can't decide if I want this one for myself. If I'm being honest, I
Very
can't
angular.
decide. But
I quite like it.
I don't know if it's too masculine for me, but
it's bold.
I do like it.
Bold and quirky, and I like a bit of bold and quirky.
We
so
certainly
boxy,
do.
our trend number 2 for 2024.
Number 3, we can't get rid of this one.
It's
been
never
around ending.
Forever.
A take on the cat's eye.
Here we go.
Oh, I like yours on you. I haven't seen that one before. That looks really good.
That's
a true cat's eye.
A true cat's eye?
This is a chunky cat's eye.
I actually think that colour is outstanding.
Well, this is the other one that I'm kind of thinking, do I want it? Because I am finding that these kind of creamy tones, not only in the sunglasses like they were last year, but this year we're seeing them more in the optical frames as well.
That's right. And one thing I will say about a cat's eye, and I am in my mid-50s now, is that when you have a point of interest here, it draws the eye up and it is very flattering. We have often called it the facelift in a frame. So our trend, number 3, the cat's eye.
Quite new. It hasn't been around long in this century anyway.
No, it is
I feel
new.
like it's very, I don't know, are we calling 80s or something like that? But
here we go.
Hexagonal, again. Like it's been coming in, but I think this is when it's going to really make its mark this year.
It's across the board everywhere, and you get the really little hexagonals, which are quite retro funky. These are 2 larger models, but hexagonal is in, and even in the sunglasses, like your more fashion sunglasses, we're seeing hexagonal shapes, and they look fantastic in sunglasses.
I think it's steering more towards these bigger hexagonal.
Big,
so it was the small ones, but now it's the really oversized hexagonals.
I like the hexagonal. Actually,
I think it looks really
works
smart.
well with quite a few face shapes. So that was trend number 4.
Going into 5, and we've talked about this before, but we're finding a lot of these neutral tones again.
Neutrals.
We love colour, and I love this as a colour. But it doesn't suit a lot of people. Like, I'm not feeling it for me.
Your caramels, your creams.
Yeah, I've got a caramel sunglass that I love.
We're seeing a lot of neutrals. And certainly when we were looking for outfits to wear to an event we had lately, and we went into some of the fashion brand label stores, it was all neutrals. There was all the creams, the caramels and blacks. So.
Yeah, that's it. I like that one on you, but I wouldn't... It doesn't stand out enough, but it is a beautiful frame.
Yeah, very pretty. And if you don't want to make a statement, well, this is great. This is the look for you. But Penny and I are always a little bit outrageous with our eyewear, so I probably wouldn't choose this because it doesn't have a wow, but I actually do like it.
It looks really lovely on people.
Yeah.
All right, that was number. What number were we?
That was
5. Going in with 6. The fine and light.
Ooh.
frames?
Fine and light.
That's what I'm thinking.
I've offset fine and light with a crazy colour.
I did see Etnia come through with quite a lot of the light frames over the last 18 months.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for those of you that aren't as bold with your eyewear, again, this is a good option because you get to go for quite a bright colour, but it doesn't take over your face.
Yeah, exactly.
When it's a little bit finer. Yeah.
And do you know what? I'm loving the weight.
And they're light. Fine and light. Emphasis on the light. So if you don't want to feel them, you want a nice fine frame. And they often have a little bit of a titanium component like this one here because they're so fine, and titanium is a really strong metal. But I like that. So that was number 6, fine and light.
Now, number 7, I really think it was in last year and maybe coming in the year before, but I don't think it's going. I think it's going to be hanging around a long time.
Yes.
And this is kind of where I started in the industry, was the really narrow frames.
Yes, it's our second time
late
around
90s.
for this shape. Second time around.
So we do struggle with it a little bit, but the young ones love it.
Our children are currently all rocking these. That's right.
Smaller.
Early 20s, late teens. This is the shape.
This is what all the
On
influencers
trend.
are wearing. It's just, especially Mel's in particular.
Yes.
It's really narrow. But number 7, that's where we're at.
Narrow sunglasses. Yeah, I'm not sure. I love having this one
I
back.
don't like it. And when it comes in the optical, I'm going to be struggling.
We're not going to like it at all.
Which is probably next year.
We wear multifocals, and with multifocal lenses, you want a little bit more room than that.
To move, yes.
But trend number 7 was the narrow sunglasses are back, and we are starting to see it creep a little bit
Oh,
into
definitely
frames.
into optical.
So
Definitely.
that's 7 trends that we pulled out, and we've had a showcase day in our practice today, so we've got thousands and thousands of frames, and we really spent a good couple of hours sort of dissecting
Trying to figure it out.
Dissecting them to work
What's
out
happening?
What are the trends. And I think the 7 trends that we've picked up are really accurate to what we're seeing at the moment. So if you want to be on trend with your eyewear, have a look back through this video, and I think we've nailed it.
Perfect.
Yeah,
All right,
eyewear
I better put my
trends.
glasses on so I can see better. Yes.
Eyewear
Eyewear trends.
2024.